Hey guys, I just wanted to give you my COVID-19 testing experience. I called in earlier this week whenever the number became ready because I've had a um, slight cough and shortness of breath, most likely due to allergies because stuff's blooming. But I called because I am immunocompromised and people thought that I should try to be tested. Whenever I called the first time, they said I didn't meet the criteria because I don't have a fever. I think a day or two later, they called me back and said that I now meet the criteria, which is um, fever or coughing or shortness of breath, I believe. And because I met the criteria, they set me up for 9 a.m. this morning, Wednesday, April 8th, to get tested. I went up there to get tested, and they had cones set up so that you knew where to go and you could start a line. Everyone had to stay in their cars. They asked you to keep your windows rolled up until you got closer, and then there was a lady that asked us to crack our windows. After that, we actually went up to the first station, and you had to put your car in park, and they gave you a piece of paper that had all your info on it that you needed to know, and they asked for your verbal consent. And they have another piece of paper that they put on the windshield so that the next station can grab it without you touching it and giving it back. Just really getting rid of that contact situation. After that, I go to the next station where you wait in line again, and this is where they're actually doing the testing. Whenever you get up there, you put the car in park again, and then you roll your window down more. And I'm happy to say that after every person, they are changing out their gloves, which you would think, yeah, that should happen anyways, but I know some places don't have the materials or the means to do it, or for whatever reason, they're just not. Happy to say that Okmulgee Health Department is changing gloves after every single person. Whenever you get up there, they take the paper off of your windshield. They ask if you've had any nasal surgeries or if you've hurt your nose or injuries or stuff like that. I obviously said no. Thankfully, I haven't done that. And then they say, have you ever had a nose swab before? I hadn't, but I was guinea pig while my best friend was practicing for a firefighter class, and I had been intubated, and it's not a pleasant thing to do, and I am glad to say that the nasal swab is not bad at all. You might feel uncomfortable with it because it is in your nose. It lasts maybe 5 seconds and they take it out. Other than a slight amount of discomfort, it's not bad. It's not scary. Once they're done with that, they secure the sample, and then you're good. You'll have your results in 72 hours. They told me that they would call if it was positive, and if they don't call, most likely it's not positive, but you can call back after that 72-hour period if you would just like the reassurance that it is negative. That being said, it was a really easy process. Later on during the day, I imagine the lines are going to be longer, so it might take longer. Just prepare with that in mind, that it could be lengthy, and just be nice. Really, these people are putting their lives on the line to take care of us and to help us, okay? These people are at a phenomenally higher risk of contracting COVID-19 because of their constant contact with potential positives. So I just want to remind you guys to be kind in general, but definitely be kind to these people. Be kind even if you have to leave your house, even if the line is long. Don't be mean about it. Just be nice. People are going through a tough time, and it's not just you. I encourage you to pray for these people. Pray for your first responders. Pray for the nurses, the doctors, everyone who is front lines right now. They need our prayers. So, anyways, that is my experience. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. We can get through this. Practice safe distancing. Wash your freaking hands. And be very mindful of where your hands are going with your face and everything. If you wear a mask, be mindful of whenever you're touching your mask. And if you take it off and put it back on and stuff like that, those are all times where you could possibly be exposed. If you're wearing gloves, be mindful. Everything you touch with those gloves could be contaminated. So you could be taking it from point A, and then whenever you touch something else, it's now on point B. So just look up some healthy tips. Sorry for the sun. But stay safe, pray hard, hit your knees if you have to. Laters.